Hi, it's Zobo1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox, and today I'm bringing you 2 hours of gameplay from Saturday night at last week's CG. Overall I didn't play very much at all over the CG because I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, basically 12-hour days, a little longer if you take travel into account, and I basically didn't get, I just didn't get on. I just really got home, was really tired. On the Saturday I got on, it was gone 11 before I even managed to switch my Xbox on and come on, and I had to be up in the morning, so I was on very briefly. We had a couple of hours of fun and frolics, messing around at the CG, winding the police up, robbing some people, telling a lot of people they had no cargo, they were free to go, and generally having fun at the CG. Me and Meta decided to do it in silly builds, so I was in my Cobra Mark IV, he was of course in his Pirate Dolphin, and we had a lot of fun just derping around at the CG, not taking it too seriously. Now there was a police presence, what with the new member of IED, Commander Halo Pro was down there. He was trying to enforce the law, and obviously there was us pirates messing around in system. There were also some gankers around. You had the likes of Rain, there was Gladius was about, I don't know what tags Gladius is running right now. I saw Indica, there was General Phoenix. There were a few people hanging around. General Phoenix ended up in wing with us, chatting and derping around. None of us were taking it very seriously, and I didn't really have time to mess around in combat ships and get into proper fights with them, so we just derped around in our pirate ships, trying to pirate in and around them while they were trying to attack us. Here's a successful bit of piracy from Meta. Now Lord Garrix was also down there. And every time I think of Lord Garrix, I always think to myself that being Lord Garrix,
that is his crime. It is also his punishment.
Thank you, Crichton. Yeah, I think that's a pretty fair estimation of what Lord Garrix is all about. I had some fun. I'm going to leave you with some voice clips now. As the police try and interdict a dolphin and fail, the police try and kill a dolphin 2v1 and fail. We do eventually get into a fight with them, which I'll bring to you further down, which is not really a fight. It's two pirate ships and a Cobra versus two proper PvP builds with sweaty weapons. But it's a bit of fun at the CG, so I thought I'd bring it to you, and it's nice to give IED a victory, even if it is a small one. But here we go. Have some fun with these voice clips as Meta passively aggressively annoys IED.
I haven't received such a thing. Nope. Yeah, hold on. Gonna hit him with a classic. No, he lost the interdiction. Meta, really? Yeah. Man, you should have known me back in my heyday. Ooh, is that Halo Pro?
Because they slap. What they do.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me.
Frame shift drive.
Just don't let them interdict you.
Hull integrity compromised. Internal damage. Under attack. Heatsink deployed. Warning, targeting disrupted. Warning, very time. Ready to engage. 3, 2.
Oh, who got out? Who got out?
I was honestly hoping you die, but oh well.
Hi, it's Zobo975. I thought I'd leave you those odd voice clips. They then went on to interdict Phoenix. I dropped in Halo Pro de-instance with Phoenix, so there was no fight there, which is why there's a lull in the chat, because I thought I was going to drop in and die. And I also said to Phoenix just before dropping in that I wasn't going to drop in, I was just going to go back and start pirating again while he's a distraction. He didn't seem too keen on that idea. But yeah, in the end, Garrix does interdict me, the boys drop in, we have a bit of fun. There's nothing really I'm going to do in this ship against something like that. You know, Meta Lance is obviously a Meta Lance. I can take it on in my other Mambers, but this is my pirate Mamba. This is my 642 meter per second lightweighted to hell bi-weave shielded Mamba, and it's got an undersized bi-weave on there because it's got 32 tons of cargo space in the 5 slot. So between the fact it's lightweighted to hell and has cargo racks, collector limpets, hatchbreaker limpet, an undersized bi-weave shield because of the massive cargo, it's obviously not designed as a fighting ship. 1v1, I can drive off you know, a lot of newbie type players, or put off, you know, anyone who's like looking for a 1v1 because I'm so fast I can just whiz in and out and be annoying. But if there's two of them, yeah, and especially with the weapon choices here, because those plasma charges are 6,000 per meter shot speed, you're not sidestepping them, and railguns are railguns. Railguns are a pain. You know, I did try for the jokey fire a hatchbreaker limpet and then give them the no cargo free to go, but they were so keen on killing me I had to like boost away a few times before I could actually type the message safely without losing my shields. Yeah. Garrix was definitely interested in killing me. Halo Pro went after the Pirate Dolphin, I think, because it got away on the get away from them the last time they interdicted it. And General Phoenix was in his Cobra, so you know, it was just a bit of fun. We definitely had no chance of fighting these guys, but we did a bit of damage, held them up for a little bit. And while we were doing this, Super Blaze, Indica and Co were in the CG system murdering everyone. So, you know, they want to come after pirates, stop us from robbing people, and leave the gankers to kill people. The gankers in combat ships to kill people, you know, fair enough. Clearly they don't want to take on the people in the combat ships. or take people on in silly ships. That's fine with me. I'm happy to have a bit of fun. I tried to hang around for as long as I could for Phoenix, but yeah, I drew Garrix away, but I wasn't going to do any damage in this ship. It's actually got lightweighted weapons on it, so the multi-cannons do absolutely nothing. They're practically Nerf guns. The missiles are still missiles. I've got the double-engineered missiles from a CG. I unlocked those through a human tech broker, and if you haven't, they're a medium rack that has max capacity and rapid fire, which makes them really, really good, especially on this build, because I want the undersized missiles. But it's kind of like I've got the undersized missiles, but I'm still getting the advantage of having all the missiles. So yeah, it worked out well for this build. And I have made this oddly a heat build, so it's got thermal cascade missiles, and the undersized large multi-cannon on the huge slot is a thermal shock. So I can be annoying to Meta Lances, but yeah, I'm not going to take anything on that's too heavy in this, as you'll hear from these voice clips. Anyway, I'll leave you with a couple of voice clips and I'll be back in a moment. Enjoy.
Frameshift charge detected.
Oh, he got me.
Target destroyed.
What up, Panda?
What's going on, guys?
Oh my god, the missiles. Weapons are hurting a little bit. Oh, I guess fighting Garrix. Yeah.
What are you in? Oh yeah, that's not a fighter.
So, as IED are here winning a PvP encounter through the use of much more sweaty PvP builds, I kind of regret getting in my Pirate Member. I should have got in my Phasing Member or my Frag Member and actually had a bit of a fight with these guys. Because, I think I could have done quite a bit of damage in, say, my Frag Member to Garrix, because he always goes for the ram. And he's always going to have less pips camp than me because he's using plasmas and rails. Yeah, but Garrix, it's never really 1v1 me, which is a bit of a shame. He would probably win because he's a much better PvP pilot than me. But we'll never know because he never takes me up on it. He even refused once to fight a shieldless Cobra Mark III in an FDL, which I thought was hilarious. Especially as he had a missive on that thing. It was a multi-cannon FDL with a missive, and he still turned down the 1v1. But Garrix is Garrix. IED or IED, they're here policing the CG, which means they're ganking anyone they consider to be a bad guy or anyone that's a fed. Basically ganking with excuses, as we like to call it. They like to call it preemptive self-defense. I'll leave that debate for another day. I've had it many a times, and every time I have it, IED kind of just get annoyed and start swearing at me, which is not an indication that they're winning the debate in my mind. If you're going to say you're protecting the miners at Boran, then protect the miners. Don't go around ganking them like certain members of IED did. But anyway, that's a debate for another day. This was a fun encounter with IED. Meta had fun getting his keyboard out and taking the dust off it after a long absence. And he was just misspelling Garrix's name left, right and centre, just sending him messages, winding him up. That was good fun. It was all passive-aggressive good fun. They did kill Phoenix and Meta. I managed to escape on 18% thrusters and left poor old General Phoenix to his fate. But Phoenix hung in there a long time in a Cobra Mark III against some very sweaty weaponry. The reason I got out of my Cobra Mark IV was those plasma charges, 6,000 meter per second shot speed. They're hard to dodge, and a shieldless ship they'll just shred. and yeah, someone's railguns tend to do about 30% more damage to you than other railguns. But I'll stop speaking, I'll leave you some voice clips and say that's all. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next one.
And we're done. That's how you win.